Okay, I'm going to show you the auto winder in action, but I wanted to show you first the flyer for my Kromski sonata. This one is for the standard bobbin. This is how you put the auto winder on. So you want to take off the brake, and then you want to remove the dry band from here if it's on, and just remove the flyer just like you would remove it any other time. You're going to take off your bobbin. And this is the cool part. This bobbin will fit on this flyer. So there's no special bobbins for this flyer. And then you just put that in there. And you want to put your brake back on. Put your brake on. Put your dry band on. And then you're ready to go. Now here is what's really interesting about this flyer is these are, if you can see these right here, these are the yarn guides. And on the one side it has little grooves. So you want to take your yarn and actually slip them right through those little grooves. Okay, and now that's ready to go. And then you're going to take your orifice hook and it's going to pop up here, right there. And then you hook your yarn on that and then you pull it through. Okay, so now it's ready to go. Now it's ready to go. Okay, so one of the really nifty things about this flyer is it has a toggle switch. It has an on-off toggle switch. And when you turn it on, this yarn guide moves slowly back and forth and it fills up this bobbin in a really even way. So let me spin a little bit and show you how that works. Okay, I'm just about done. Look how full this is. I mean, I probably can still go another row, but I just wanted to remind you that there's this little on-off switch here, and when you flick this on, this moves very slowly back and forth, and it deposits the yarn on the bobbin. Now, there's been a lot of talk about, let's just say, an electric wheel, an electric spinner, and spinners feel that they spin a more consistent yarn because they don't have to keep stopping and starting to change hooks. So if you can't afford an electric spinner, because they can be very expensive, the next best thing would be an electric flyer, or well, a battery powered flyer, a powered flyer that moves it back and forth. I mean, I can spin for, I don't have to stop ever. I mean, sometimes I'll stop because I have to go to the bathroom or get a drink, or I have to get more fiber because this is holding so much. Oh my gosh, I had it to keep going back to get fiber because it was holding so much fiber. I just had to keep getting more because I want to fill this up all the way because I want to show you guys how much it can handle. And then I will, what I'll do is rewind the bobbin into 2 separate bobbins because I want to do a 2-ply and I want to ply it and then show you guys how this plier plies. So it's pretty awesome. I really, really like this. It's really full. I wanted to bring you a little closer. Okay, I'll be back in a little while and we will get to plying. So I wanted to show you something real quick. I have, this is the flyer and the bobbin. So I put on as much yarn as I could, but I don't know how much this weighs. And I'd like to know how much this weighs because I'm going to split it into 2 bobbins. So I'm going to show you how to weigh how much yarn you have on a bobbin if you don't know how much you put on. So I took a bobbin, it's the same one that is on this, and I put it in the scale and I tear it out. So I make it go to 0. So then I take that out. I take off the bobbin from the flyer and I put that in the scale. So I have 6.2 ounces. So that means, or 6.1. So that means I have 6.1 ounces of fiber on this bobbin. Now I want to rewind the yarn on 2 separate bobbins because I want to do a 2-ply. I don't want to ply this from a center pull ball because it's just a little bit too big and I really just want to do it from 2 bobbins. So what I'm going to do is I will weigh, so what I'm going to do is tear this out again, so start at 0. And that is going to be 1.2. I can also tear this out. And then when I wind the fiber on this bobbin, every so often I'm going to weigh it until I get 3 ounces. And then when I get 3 ounces on this one, then I'm going to put the rest of it on here and then I will ply it. So I'm going to wind these, I'm going to wind the yarn on these 2 bobbins and I'll come back and I'll show you how to ply.